love and I ain't even thinking. I love it when you come and hate it when you're leaving. I love it when you come and hate it when you're leaving. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, oh
We are back. It's your boy DJ Red Copy Capo.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lady Latte in the building.
It's the fundraiser bit.
It's your girl someone.
I don't know who I am.
Obviously.
She gonna run me everything. Ain't my girl.
Listen, we have a special guest in the building. This person means a lot to me. And the reason why this person means the world to me is because anybody who knows me knows I'm biased when it comes to female DJs. Now, before Dirty Die came along, DJ E Shorty was it to me. Like, there was no other female DJ greater. And then Die came along and that changed a little bit. And then one day, I heard DJ Nakylla. And I was like, wow. And ever since then, me and C now been at her. Every time we see her, you need to come and be a part of what we got going on. And she was hesitant a little bit. What I didn't know is she not too long had just started out DJing. And that's why she was being a little hesitant to join what we had going on. But what she didn't know is we had just started out as a radio station as well. So now Nakylla is part of Cheesetown Radio. And we welcoming her to the Lovers Rock Show.
Hey, thanks for having me. Feels good.
Did you just say boo?
I said, what's going on?
Oh.
I need a Cheesetown Radio shirt though.
Oh, that's gonna make it official.
Something.
She needs some parting gifts and shit.
You know what I mean?
She needs something to make her feel, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny?
Warm and fuzzy and shit.
You know what's funny? Shout out to DJ E Shorty. DJ E Shorty is the official DJ for the Lovers Rock Show. She texted me the other day. She said, "Look, I need a new shirt." Just like out of the blue. So, but anyway, it's all about Nakylla right now.
Mm-hmm. What's up, E Shorty? My homie.
They partners in crime.
Oh, Lord.
They partners in crime. But anyway, so Nakylla,
What's up?
talk to me. Tell everybody about you. Introduce yourself to the world, the radio
Okay.
land.
What's up, everybody? It's DJ Nakylla, and they don't call me Killer for nothing because I like to go in on the set when I DJ, and I'm just a cool ass DJ that like to do dope stuff. Basically, it's just it.
This is what I want to know.
What's up?
Out of everything you could have done, what made you pick up a set of tables? And when I say tables, it can be a control anything.
Thank you. It was a control.
Yeah, we gotta clarify that because
it's a control.
the turntable they get offended.
I don't want to
by
get
that.
bashed by the turntable.
Right.
Well, actually, I always loved music. And I started off at the age of 11 rapping. So that was my thing. I thought I was going to be a big rapper. Nakylla was my rap name.
Wait a minute, you started out rapping?
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna ask you to spit a verse, right?
No. One thing about
that 11-year-old verse, though. I want that 11-year-old verse. I don't want the
You have to
new
know when
verse.
to retire.
I can't get the 11-year-old verse with the Cheerios at your mama's table.
Yeah, so I started off as a rapper, had dreams of becoming a big rapper, and then things were going good, but I wound up having a son. I have a son. He just turned 16 on the 12th.
Right.
You have a 16-year-old.
Yeah, girl.
Young.
21. You know what I mean? But so that was that, and I was working with this guy. Shout out to DJ Big Mac. So Big Mac had started DJing probably around 8 or 9 years ago.
Right.
So he like, yo, Key, you know your music and everything. You need to start DJing. It's like, this all you got to do is easy. You need to start DJing. But as you know, with everything, you don't want to do anything until you're ready to do it.
Right.
And one thing about DJing is I always thought you had to be perfect. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't want to step out there until I was perfect. But that's not true. You have to get out there.
You have to grow into your
perfection. You have to work at it. So I was always good at putting together good playlists. Because I would always rock the cookouts and the stuff with just my iPod and all of that. People thought I was a DJ.
Right.
But I became a professional DJ in November 2015. And what made me do that was I was at a cookout. And it was this young lady there DJing. And she was out there doing her thing. And I'm not saying that, she was, dope. But I'm like, look at what she's doing. She wasn't afraid to do it. When I'm sitting back scared, she out here doing it. And from that point, I talked to my wife. Shout out to my wife, Siobhan, love you, baby. Talked to her. I went and got my controller, and the rest is history. Came up with the business name and everything. Went down there, got my business license and everything. Bought all the equipment because I wanted to be a mobile DJ. I always thought you had to have your own equipment, but I realized that sometimes you ain't gotta have your own equipment to do that neither. So I've just been moving ever since. I went to Expressions. My first time coming to Expressions was at the Broadway.
And she was scared.
And I was scared. I was like, man, all of these people, because I'm outgoing, but I'm also an introvert too. So I'm like, man, all these people, these DJs, I don't know them. I'm watching people go at it. They doing their thing. And I was like, man, should I get up there? And my homeboy Matt, he like, yo, Key, they really be doing their thing up there. So then I got the courage. I'm like, fuck this. I'm about to get up there. And just do it.
That's not how it went. That is not
how it went.
She said, excuse me, can I talk to you for a second? I said, yeah, what's up? I'm DJ Nakylla, and you're Heather, right? And the other girl is Tasha. I want to DJ, but I'm scared.
Yeah, I did.
I said,
girl, get up there and do it.
I said, you scared for what? I'm scared. I said, you got a card? She said, yeah. I said, give me the card. I took it E. I said, go talk E and get on next week or the next couple of weeks. For real? Yeah, go. I mean, what you scared of? And she came on Cinco de Mayo last year and rocked the fuck out
She
Broadway.
Because
I got my girlfriends and stuff like, oh my God, that girl that was DJing, when did she come in? I told you about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is it was packed in there full of all of her people.
And yes.
Your support is crazy, yo. What?
She came in like MC Hammer.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I just... my mom and my sister and everybody, my family, they big supporters anyway. Mm-hmm. And then, around that time was my mom's birthday anyway. Her birthday's on May 10th, so that was right up. And I would say we all go out there and celebrate. But of course, they always love to see me, do my thing. Whether it's hit or miss or whatever, they just want to be there to support. So, like I said, I was nervous the whole time, stomach jacked up. I ain't know if I was gonna make feeling like I'm about to pass out. But of course, after you get up there, after that first song play, or first couple songs play, you become comfortable. So everybody seemed to like it. They liked it, made me feel good. So then next thing I know, I was doing it again somewhere else. Yeah, around that time.
I can say this. Nobody else can say this. I can say this. Me and C9 can say this. Me and C9 pit with Nakylla because Nakylla was part of Big Shots Radio. Mm-hmm. And not saying she's not part, she's still part of Big Shots Radio. Mm-hmm. Big Shots Radio is part of us as well. Mm-hmm. Had it not been for Big Shots Radio, Cheesetown Radio would exist. Right. So that's why I say I think she's part of Cheesetown Radio now.
Okay.
But shout out to Hank. Shout out to DJ Chris G. And I'm going to reiterate, had it not been for DJ Chris G and Hank and Big Shots Radio, Cheesetown Radio would not have existed. They the ones put it in me and C-Now's head, the internet radio thing. We had no idea about internet radio until they brought it to our attention.
Y'all definitely doing y'all thing with that and the whole thing. Like I said, I didn't know that we were both starting at the same time because the way y'all was rolling through that joint Cheesetown Radio shirts and stuff, and y'all were going live from the Broadway and all of that. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, Illuminati. I'm like, that they getting in there. And I said, okay, I might try to get on the show. Here I am.
Exactly.
Here you are. So I heard you say that you became a professional DJ at a certain point. What do you think is the difference from what makes a professional DJ from somebody who can just put a playlist together, or somebody who can just put a mixtape together?
For one, you have to. That's where it starts, knowing your music though, and knowing how to set it up. So shout out to the people who put the playlist and stuff together. But something had to click in my brain where I had to take it serious. Now this is no longer a hobby, anymore. Now I'm gonna go and I'm gonna, have clients, and I have to now do my best. When you just put together a playlist, you just throw whatever you want up there, but you have to, now you have a brand. That you're, taking seriously. So at that point, I knew that I wanted to book gigs. I knew that I wanted to do corporate events. I knew that I wanted to do BYOB parties and everything. I knew that I wanted to carry myself in a professional manner. So at that point, and get paid. At that point, that's when I became a professional DJ, and I had I was working for the government at the time, and they had booked me to do their Christmas party. Okay. So yeah, that was it. Once contracts and all of that stuff get involved, and you trying to do a good job, and everything's legit, and that's the difference.
I have a confession to make, y'all. Nakylla actually gave me the courage to become a DJ. I was playing around with it. Now would leave his turntables here at the station, and I would play with it here and there. But I never really took it serious until, you had a conversation one day. I said, Nakylla, I think I'm going to start DJing. She was like, shit, you should have been DJing a long time ago. Look who you around. You around Now. Yeah. And when I told her, I said, look, I bought a controller. She was like, oh, shit, they in trouble. So when she told me that, it gave me the confidence to start doing what I do. And I just want to publicly thank you for giving me the courage. And it was when y'all had the event where it was Nakylla, Die, and Shamrock. Shout out to DJ Shamrock. Yeah. When I saw all three of y'all do y'all thing, and then you and Shamrock use controllers like I use, and y'all killed it, I was like, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna cut you off real quickly and basically retract your statement. You're going to actually tell her face to face, because last week you told us this story and gave her the credit that she gave you the courage. So now this week you're actually telling her face to face.
Yeah, I'm telling her face to face, but I'm also, the public is listening. And
they was listening last week too.
Yeah. I'm a softy. That melted my heart. It really did, for real. Yeah.
And she's always encouraging. She always telling me, you need to do this, you need to do that. By all means, whatever C-Now tell you to do it. If he tell you to play this, play that.
He had the best teacher ever. You know what I mean? So how can you not become a good DJ?
Yeah.
You got C-Now. And that's what I like when I listen to vet DJs. One thing about him and some of the other vets, when I'm listening, I always walk away with something. You get what I'm saying? So I watch a lot. But, sometimes, you can get some vets up there, and sometimes they ain't showing you,
nothing. Yeah.
But one thing I can say about C-Now, you're going to walk away with something. So shout out to C-Now.
You work real closely with the queen of Cheesetown Radio, DJ E Shorty. How is that working with her?
Good. One thing about E Shorty, she keeps it real with you. And it was sometimes when you work with females, it doesn't really work out like that. Right. But she was one of the first ones that I had reached out to, because when I was going to play at the Broadway, I'm like, yo, I need you to be here. She was like, I'm like, yo, I need you to be here.
To back up, just in case.
No, but this was before our first time actually meeting in person was
at Broadway, right?
Yeah, it was at the Broadway. When I did a scene on them, I said, yo, I need you to be here, blah, 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 blah. Because I had went and researched her, and I like the fact that she was big on knowing how to blend and transitions and all of that. And plus, I heard good things about her from Crystal Diggs.
Right.
Shout out to Crystal Diggs.
Matter of fact, she has an event going on at Janae's.
Yeah. July the 9th, right?
Friday night, right? Okay.
July 9th.
Bendo? Is it July 9th? One, I mean, messed up the date. One of them. Yeah, so when I met her, it was all love, exchanged numbers, chopped it up. I asked her questions and whatnot. She always respond back to me, because I get up early in the morning. I would hit her early in the morning. What you think about this, whatever. So I trust her judgment, trust her opinion and stuff like that. So got a good relationship.
Do you think people take you, or what difficulties do you find being a female DJ versus being a male? Sorry.
I think that female DJs have to kind of like, I don't know, because being that I'm not real provocative and stuff like that. So sometimes when people look at me, you know, I'm a lesbian, so people look at me as, you know, one of the dudes. So it's just like, whatever. But you have to know how to play. You have to know how to get up there and do your thing. Like, it's either you're going to sell this sexy stuff or you're going to go up there and really try to rock out like the dudes. You just want to be considered. I want to be considered a DJ. I don't want to be in that, you know, that category. Female DJ, just a she's good for a female DJ. Right. I don't want that whole title. I just want to be a dope ass DJ. So that's the only thing that some females, you know, they tend to run into that as far as, oh, well, she's only getting props because she's attractive. She's attractive, she's sexy, she's a lady. And then I run into problems, you know, sometimes I'm, you know, friendly and stuff like that. So when I'm all looking at the crowd and everything, you know, some of the females may be thinking I'm trying to holler at them, but I ain't trying to holler. I'm just seeing how you vibing and stuff like that. Because normally my sidekick, my wife with me, and she ain't here today, but, you know, she be sitting in the background. I don't even know my wife in the building, but, you know, it comes with it.
Do you feel pressure? Do you feel pressure to have to bring it every time you hook up because of the male dominant industry?
I try to, you know, definitely try to, you know, do what I do. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you may be super great because sometimes you feeding off of that energy from the crowd. You get what I'm saying? So it just, you may have super dope nights, and then some nights they just may be dope nights. But I like to have super dope nights. But you know, as long as you dope every time you get up there. But yeah, that's the goal. That's when I go by. They don't call me killer for nothing. That's my goal. I like to get up there and I want to do it. That's why my stomach is always jacked up before I get it, because I want to do it. I want to do it because I gotta kill it. Like, right. I don't get up there just to, you know, somebody get up there and they play or whatever just to be playing around. Or sometimes when you go into a function with a client, you're just doing it to get paid. And I don't do it. The money's good, but I want to do a good job.
You love what you do.
I want people to spread that word. I love what I do. Right. And that word of mouth is everything.
And to me, if you don't get nervous, you really don't care. You know what I'm saying? You get nervous when you actually
That's
care
true.
about what you're going to do because you don't want to mess it up. So
that's normally when I done had a couple of drinks in me because I DJ'd a cookout this past Sunday. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a ball of nerves because that was the first time I ever DJ'd in front of that many people. And my cousin, shout out to Ulysses, he brought me a double shot of Hennessy. Once I got that double shot of Hennessy in me, I ain't care what I played. I ain't gonna say I ain't care.
You ain't care about
he was more free.
Right, I was free. And the people, I was in my laptop the whole time.
Yeah.
I was in my laptop and I looked
the whole
up
time
and they was rocking. And then I was like, wow.
And see, with me, it's like maybe towards the end of my set or something like that, I may take a drink or something like that, but I don't like to drink before I get up there because I don't want to get, you know, sloppy with it or whatever. My wife is always on me about being professional. You don't look professional. You know, you're going up there and first thing you're doing, you up there with a drink and stuff like that. So, but by the end of the, you know, the set is closing in, yeah.
This is what I want to talk about real quick, and I'm going to turn it over to Latte. But this is what I want to talk about real quick.
Go ahead.
You have multiple platforms going on right now for DJs that I feel like isn't being really supported, like talking about, but it's for people like me. It's for people like you that's really just starting out. How do you feel about Music Lab? How you feel about Expressions? Because bothly, it's basically the same thing. One is on the south side, the other's on the peninsula.
Yeah, I love it. You know, and outside of that, it gives you the opportunity, you know, to network and everything like that. It gives you the opportunity, you know, to meet a whole bunch of great DJs and vibe with them. You know, you can learn your do's and your don'ts and all of that. So it's definitely something that, you know, the people or the upcoming DJs and stuff need to tap into because I've never seen anything outside of, like I said, the Music Lab and Expressions over there at the on the peninsula, but it's something that you definitely want to be a part of. So I encourage everybody to, you know, if you have time on a Tuesday, come out to the music lab at John A's. If you have time on a Thursday, go across that water, go over there to Expressions and just, get a feel of what's going on and support one another. Because one thing about it, the DJs have to support one another.
Right.
Exactly.
And not only that, we need you to bring your people to support too.
And that's what frustrates. I think that's what frustrates me about the whole thing, because those are two dope events, and it's like only time people want to show up is, I'm gonna just put the names out there. The only time people want to show up is DJ B is DJing, if C-Nile is DJing, if Mad Skills is DJing, if Dice is DJing. Like, you have dope DJs right here in the 757 that's doing their thing. Why not come out and support them as well? You get what I'm saying? Why it has to be a big event for you to come out? Like, and Heather touched on that a little bit last week when she was saying how, well, people only come out when it's beneficial to them.
Yeah, they do. That's
Y'all do this every week, and the crazy thing is, it's bread that's going behind this. They spending their own money to make it happen for us. You get what I'm saying?
They don't want to come. Or they'll call. Well, I'm not even gonna go there.
You go ahead, go there.
Because I'm gonna be Patty Heather. Or we'll ask them to come, and and then they'll come back. Well, who's gonna be there? Oh, well, I gotta babysit, or it's always some bull. But then when I treat you like shit the next time, you want to know why. Don't do that. You only want to come. Oh, am I gonna be on with Scratches there? You only want to come when somebody is popping. You want to.
Right.
Don't use it to propel yourself around somebody. Come because you want to come. We don't get paid for that. We're not making any money. Some people do make money off the bar, no shade, but not us.
Right.
We come out of our pockets for everything.
We need people to understand, we want you to come just to have a good time.
Right.
It's not about supporting this person or that person. Come out and just relieve yourself from the hectic day you just had.
Right.
If they would come as you are, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I roll up in there sometimes like, look, I just got from this place. I'm just in here just to get a drink.
Something to be
It's
entertained.
beneficial to the DJs because you don't know who's gonna be in there. It's beneficial to come out and put it on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever. And people, invite people. It could be somebody could see you and be like, okay, I want to do him, book him for a wedding. You know how many of my DJ friends who have got jobs for weddings, for graduations, for major stuff just because somebody saw them at Expressions when we was doing Expressions and Music Lab now. So I mean, you just.
Plus, you got good food too.
Heather joked me last week, but when she asked me to do Music Lab, she said I ain't even get a chance for her to get a whole question out. I said, yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
But I was excited. That meant the world to me because that was the first time people actually got a chance to see what I can do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You did a good job because I wouldn't have been able to do
it. Yeah. And the thing about it, all that stuff, I went to the site and then I just saw that list. You recorded more than a lot of the DJs already, and stuff banging. You can go listen to it now. Go to the app and go pull up some Red Carpet Capital stuff. John's rocking. And they can also go to Mixcloud and SoundCloud and check out DJ Nakylla too.
I gotta follow you on Mixcloud too.
Yeah.
Mixcloud is dope.
Yeah, because SoundCloud be doing some funny stuff.
But Mixcloud, and it be DJs from all over the world, yo.
I got Kim Ash Edwards would like to know, where do you play on the regular? Do you have a?
No, I'm not in any clubs or anything like that. I basically like to stick to private events.
Okay.
That's where the money at.
Right.
Yeah, that's where the money at though. But
But it's crazy because I did meet you through E-Shorty about a year ago, and I ain't know it been that long until you brought it up today. But one thing I learned about you is actually what I learned from Cena as well as being diverse, not just sticking to a trend. So tell us about that, because you have a lot of stuff that you go outside the box, way outside the box. People don't even know it.
Yeah, I like well, for one, I like all types of music, from pop, rock, country, and everything like that. So I trap it up, a little bit of EDM here and there, and I feel like as a DJ, that's something that you have to do. You have to be diverse, especially with me wanting to stick to private events. I may have somebody call me and say, you know what, we doing this wedding, I need you to play some country. You get what I'm saying?
And
like,
if you don't got no country music,
if I ain't
you
got
out
a
back.
job, you out back, or you gotta spend a night or two doing a hell of a lot of download. You know what I mean? But you gotta know, and sometimes people gonna ask you to do this stuff and take you out your comfort zone, and that's why I like when people do that though, because it pushes me. Like last just this past weekend, had this wedding at Dave
That was
at Dave and Buster's, and it was a horror, unholy wedding. They had the Dead City clowns come out. Shout out to Christina and Tim Saunders for having me there too. And they had my wife do the cake and everything. Cake had brains, edible brains on the top of it with blood and stuff coming down. Everybody dressed up in costumes. I had on my black mask and everything, and of course I had to play different music. I was playing that rock. I was playing that pop. I was playing whatever, but it made me feel good and I enjoyed it and it was fun versus just going and all I can do is trap it up. You get what I'm saying?
And you get tired of that.
Yeah, you get tired
of hearing that.
Well, you know what? It's funny because we were having a conversation in here, and I was saying how I had booked an event for some DJs back in the day that was like a Cosmic Run event, and the people wanted pop and they wanted techno and stuff like that, and I was like, I feel like DJs should be able to play everything because that's your craft. That's what you should. If somebody get a call and you have to play something that's out of your comfort zone, you should already be ready for that. It should be no excuse about it.
One of the two things, and this is before I even told anybody I was gonna step out there and DJ. Tina been teaching me for a minute. It's two things he told me. He said, I want you to concentrate on. He said, don't worry about all the scratching because all the scratching, he said, that's going to come.
They say that's the icing on the cake.
Yeah. He says two things that I want you to concentrate on. Well, three things. Number one, perfect your transitions. Number two, your music is your power. The more music you have, the hotter you are. And he said, number three, never be afraid to play anything. And I notice a lot of DJs is scared to play music, and it be stuff that be in their hard drive that they scared to play. That's crazy.
And that's one of the things, like I said, going back to C now, that's one of the things I like about him because he's not afraid to play whatever. And that's another thing about DJ B. You know, when he up there, they make you eat that shit, whether you like it or not. Guess what? They gonna feed it to you, and make you eat it. And
isn't that what radio do? Traditional radio?
When they in there, they don't care. Like, let me throw this all the way back, and you see people bobbing like that, so you never know. And so I agree with that. You can't be afraid to play anything because I've been afraid to play some things, but I'm working on it. But one thing about DJing is that when you're up there and you're DJing, nobody knows that you're a new DJ.
I didn't know
unless you tell them nobody knows, so you better be up there rocking because don't nobody give a damn that you just started a year ago. They want you to be up there rocking.
I got one last question. Are you familiar with the show The Get Down? Okay, and anybody that's not familiar with it, that's the story of Grandmaster Flash and all that stuff. When I watch that show, I think about traditional DJing, when the DJ was the center of attention and the artist was secondary. So with that being said, do you think technology has allowed the DJ to become second or third class on a performance rate because of technology? Do you think traditional DJing has been lost with the scratching and the original transitions and not using the computer and just real two turntables
and vinyl?
Yeah.
Do you think that art is being lost with technology?
Well, of course, with technology, I mean, because my motto is, you gotta work smarter, not harder. So my dad was a DJ Joey 3. Shout out you, Dad, Joey 3.
What's up, Daddy?
So he was a DJ, and he had the two turntables and everything. But at that time, I wasn't interested in DJing because what I say, I was rapping. You know what I mean? I was gonna be the successful rapper. I was opening up at the Comedy Spotlight up there, Howard Johnson and stuff. You know what I mean? So, that was that. So you have to just evolve and move up with time. That's not, you don't see many doing it and everything, but you can't, you can rock on that just like you rock on turntables if you're just that good.
So we just evolved.
Yeah, we've just evolved, and that's just it. Just like, a turntable list may be like, man, y'all don't know nothing about carrying crates and everything, but guess what? You can say that all day, but I don't see you carrying crates now. You carrying a laptop just like everybody else.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I'm small. I mean, I'm thick and everything, but I don't want to be carrying all that. All that. Give me my controller and give me that. And guess what?
Exactly.
In the end, what matters is whether or not you're rocking the party. What you're playing on doesn't really matter as long as you just want to rock that party. But as far as like the whole turn, people are getting away from the 2 turntables and the mic, but and you can have your controller and your mic and rock out.
Okay.
And to elaborate on what she said, in my situation, technology has helped someone like me that's don't really. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm learning the vinyl. Nakylla is making sure I know all of that, but somebody like me going from, like she said, making playlists with an iPod, the new technology is helping me learn the craft of DJing.
I can get that, and I respect what both of y'all saying, but like when I watch shows like To Get Down, I miss that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I be mesmerized. And remember, the show is set in the 70s, and I'm you know,
okay, I'm about to
in this century, but I'm still mesmerized by that art and that skill. Like, it's still attractive to me.
Well, the thing is, the same thing. I understand what you're saying. You're mesmerized by the hard work that person is doing.
Like, they
and they can
playing
sit
their ass
back.
off.
And I've seen I love Jazzy Jeff. I mean, I'm a Jazzy Jeff fan.
Jazzy Jeff.
And that cat can sit back and honestly make a turntable, to basically walk and talk up and down the whole dance floor.
Exactly.
But he
And
looks
DJ
like he
scratch.
does it so effortlessly.
So let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask all.
Let me finish. But I've seen someone like Flex. Now I seen Flex get on the turntables and you see him working. I mean, working.
Right.
And it's like, wow. I love to see both styles, but you see this like the I mean, just it goes like you said. It's the b-boy era. It make you really feel that when you see them do that.
So let me ask y'all a question. What's your favorite drink?
What's my favorite drink?
What's your favorite drink?
You know, I bartend. I like a lot of drink.
Name one.
Right now I like liquid marijuana.
Liquid marijuana. Tequila, right?
Yeah.
Liquid marijuana.
Tequila.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Tequila. Okay. After that third shot or drink of liquid marijuana, are you gonna give a fuck what that DJ is rocking the party with, whether it's vinyl or controller?
Me, yes.
No.
Because I'm into music like that.
Well, no. He's not saying no. What he's rocking it with. What he's rocking it with.
Oh, okay. Long as he rocking, like Nakylla said, I don't care at the end of the day, but I have to make.
I was going to do the same thing you was doing. Like, hell, there, you better be sounding still good, because that's what I'm
I
saying.
know this when the DJ is whack.
Right.
I don't care how drunk I am.
You don't care.
When you had that third or fourth drink,
you're
not gonna.
All you want to hear is the music.
I don't need a drink. I can still rock.
You're correct. If a DJ put you in the zone, you in the zone.
Because I could put her in blind in a booth where you can't see what she's using.
Right.
Put C-Nile in a booth.
You can't see what
he's using, and you can't tell if she's using vinyl or not.
This is what I want you to do next time, both of y'all. I want y'all to do an experiment for me, and then I want y'all to come back to me and tell me how it works. I want you to get there with what you have, with your system that you have, but I want you to sit there and you working your ass off, and then see the response of the people when they come to you after the show. Just see, because when they think you working your ass off, oh my God, you are just doing your thing, and you could be like, okay, I really was just perpetrating because I was really just moving a finger or two. That's
but sometimes they can't even see you. Like anyway, like unless you're in a setting like
the Broadway booth, you can't tell
like
what kind of turntable they got.
So.
Question: how many times all of us have been to church before? Have you seen that choir director that be up there the answer the choir could be shitty, but because he put a show on, you be like, that was bad. God damn, that was bad.
But look, watch this. That's why me and Nakylla said this. Your music library has to be up to par.
Speaks for you.
Because if your music library is up to par, you can wow the crowd just by the music that you have.
So true.
But I don't care. You can have all the songs in the world. If you cannot read your crowd and your timing is right with the songs, you suck. I'm telling you, I went to a party. I got pissed. I was ready to go.
My birthday party.
I have walked out of clubs before because of that same reason. Hell, I've walked out because DJs play for themselves sometime and they're not playing for the people. I don't want to hear that shit. That's not what I came here for.
The whole crowd sit down. And Dice is somebody, somebody say he can play whatever you want, but he said, I watch the crowd. I watch the females. Then I say, I might play something for the ladies. And then, I'll play something, you could have everything, but if you don't know your timing and what to play with what, you snatch it, you put on Teddy Pendergrass and you throw on some Rihanna work, you be like, what the hell?
We've seen that happen at your birthday party. I'm just saying, couple. I'm gonna just put it out there. Shout out to C-Now for finally getting on the ones and
We was
twos.
in an emotional roller coaster.
We saw C-Now come in and we really like ran to this nigga like, please.
I was about to go carry a cake.
Please go in the booth now. He like, can I relax? Can I have a drink? No, nigga, no. We've been tortured for 2 hours. It
Nakylla.
really feel like torture.
You have a legacy you're building. Give me 3 things you want your legacy to people remember you by.
3 things.
3.
Okay. I want to be remembered for one, rocking the crowd, living up to the name Nakylla. You know, in my hashtag, they don't call me Killer for nothing. Another thing is that I want to be known for is just making people smile. You get what I'm saying? And being a real people person. And let's see for the last one. Just keeping it all the way real with myself and with the crowd, with the fans.
That's what's up.
And that's it.
DJ Nakylla, CTR. DJ Nakylla.
Okay, yeah, let me let people know where to find me too.
That's what I'm about to do.
Everybody's asking for you.
www.djnakylla.com. That's my own website. She got a little bit more stuff to put up there. Shout out to Dirty Di because I like her website too. She keep me inspired too.
Yeah.
She keep going. DJ Nakylla on Facebook. DJ Nakylla on Instagram.
Spell Nakylla.
DJ Nakylla, and it's not Nakylla, it's not no nothing. It's Killer with the Y. DJ Nakylla. Killer.
Okay.
Because people always pronounce my name wrong. They be like, yeah, we got Nakylla. They don't call it Kyla for now. I'm like, God damn, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's DJ Nakylla, so they can find me up there on Twitter. Is DJ Nakylla. No, DJ _Nakylla. And Snapchat, same. So, with that being said, I want to shout out my little homie, 8-year-old rapper, Rap Kitty, positive rapper, and everything. Working on managing him along with his mom, La Fulton. Shout out my homegirl, one of my best friends, Angel Barnhill. Shout out to Village Family. Gotta show them some love. They feed, clothe, and educate. And I hope
They have a drop
anybody.
on our station.
I know on the Tammy Newt show, right?
They have a drop that plays simultaneously all day long.
Okay, that's what's up.
Shout out to the Village Family.
Yeah, Village Family, DJ Big Mac, Chris, Hank. I ain't miss nobody. Tasha.
DJ Chris G.
You already know.
Shout out to DJ Chris.
All my female DJs too.
DJ Rome.
Yep, DJ. Can't forget DJ Rome. Is there, Rob, and like I said, all my female DJs out there, because I've had good experiences, with them and everything. It's been nothing but love with all of them that I've come in contact with. So females, I stick together too. But shout out to all my DJs.
Facts.
In general, all my DJs, love y'all.
Killer ain't going anywhere.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to 10.
I'm gonna play this. I told y'all I'm playing all new music tonight, right? So I got a Neo featuring Busta Rhymes. The name of this song is called She's Leaving Me. Okay. I'm gonna just play this one song, and when we come back, we're gonna get into Random Ish by All Weather Heather.
Yay, yay.
Cheese Sound Radio R&B.
That online.
I move my mouth.
You're now listening to Cheese Town Radio Show. This is Lovers Rock.
He look like you got a little bit of class. I know I look like it too. But the difference between me and him is that, baby girl, I really do. And you see that